Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Hit the button, baby.
First, let's talk about the strong winds. We're talking about 50 to 60 mile per hour winds for a wide scope of the country.
It's gonna be chaotic real quick.
Here's the big picture.
They know who I am.
Winter Storm Wesley could be a record setter.
What's my primary target?
Time for something new and improved.
Now, with the world watching.
About 200 million people looking at the threats of snow, maybe a bit of a mix, and also rain and severe weather as well.
The system comes out of the northwest and it is expected to deepen rapidly as it moves into the plains. So from Wyoming all the way to Minnesota, that's where we're expecting on Wednesday blizzard conditions to develop. And this could be significant blizzard conditions.
Why does it have to be so loud and so scary?
Well, thunderstorms are scary, but if you know what's happening, maybe they're not so scary.
We've had some severe weather in parts of the southeast over the past 48 hours, and 3 tornadoes from Monday have been confirmed, as if they need more of that. And we've had some severe storms even into this Tuesday in the form of some damaging wind, some hail as well.
The next spring storm is developing in the US, and that's going to bring some travel disruption for the middle part of the week.
And more is expected to come. Now, look at this crazy stat. It has been 150 consecutive days in Caribou with at least an inch of snow on the ground. And the season's not over.
Oh man, look at some of these totals. Where you see the light pink, those are spots where you actually could see 2 feet or more.
Karen, yet another storm is hitting California. That will cause some disruptions late in the week for travelers heading to the West Coast. Eventually, that storm is going to move eastward and produce some severe weather early next week in the southeast. One storm after another.
Wave after wave after wave.
Winter Storm Wesley has been named, and it's pretty much got everything going on but the kitchen sink. Let's also talk about the potential pressure records that could be set from this.
All Bleak cares about is bleak.
Is that so?
Oh, so that is. I mean, just take a look around.
And you see where all this blue and white stuff is on the backside of that low. That's where we're going to have really strong wind and some really heavy snow. And it's not only going to be heavy snow, as in a lot of it falling out of the sky, it's also going to be really just heavy wet snow, as in weight heavy. So power outages, I'm sure we're going to have plenty of them through this area.
Watch, again, the developments with this over the next couple of days. It is possible that we could see the pressure dip into the 970 millibar range. So according to the computer models, the range is forecast to be along the lines of what we would see in between a typical to strong nor'easter. Here is a look at those April pressure records.
Look, I don't need a history lesson.
So if you drive for a living, this is something very much to pay attention to, because vehicles that have a high center of gravity are certainly more susceptible in high winds to accidents. We also have a severe weather threat with Winter Storm Wesley that includes the threat of isolated tornadoes, damaging winds, and also hail. We've got a high fire weather danger for so many places due to the gusty winds and low relative humidities that stretches from the southwestern United States all the way up into the high plains. Not to mention a big flip-flop with your temperatures for a lot of different places through the end of this week.
And I don't know if you knew this, but even as we head into next week, you'll have to stay weather aware. Now,
Is the pattern starting to emerge?
And Wesley's chaos.
Eris alignment alert. Eris alignment alert. Eris alignment alert.
and I don't know if you knew this, but
Thor News is for winners, and that's why you're here. So stick around.
Man, life is short. This is not a rehearsal. This is it.
We'll see how it goes.
Stay cool.